Never chase, never beg, never explain. Your silence becomes your superpower. Stoicism in a world obsessed with attention. Stoicism teaches restraint. While most people are busy chasing validation, approval, and recognition, the Stoic walks a different path. He understands that chasing drains power. The more you pursue what does not value you, the more you shrink yourself. Silence, on the other hand, preserves dignity. It signals self-control. It communicates confidence without saying a word. When you stop chasing, people notice. When you stop begging, respect shifts. When you stop explaining, peace enters your life. Silence is not empty. It is full of meaning for those who understand it. Chasing someone is rarely about love or opportunity. It is about fear. Fear of being alone. Fear of missing out. Fear of not being enough. Stoicism confronts this fear directly. It reminds you that your worth does not increase when someone chooses you, and it does not decrease when they walk away. The moment you accept this truth, chasing becomes unnecessary. You no longer run after people who do not see your value. You stand still, rooted in self-respect, allowing what is meant for you to come naturally. When you chase, you place yourself beneath others. You hand them control over your emotions and decisions. You wait for replies. You analyze silence. You overthink tone and timing. This is mental slavery. Stoicism teaches freedom through detachment. When you stop chasing, you reclaim your time and mental space. You no longer revolve around someone else's attention. You become centered within yourself. And that inner stability is what truly attracts respect, not desperation. Begging is even more destructive than chasing. Begging tells the world that you believe you are disposable. That you believe someone else has the authority to decide your worth. Stoicism rejects this completely. A Stoic would rather walk away with dignity than stay by pleading. Because once you beg, you lose leverage. You lose balance. You lose yourself. Silence after disrespect is not pride. It is self-preservation. People often say that communication solves everything. Stoicism teaches discernment. Not every situation requires explanation. Not every misunderstanding deserves clarification. Some people do not want to understand you. They want to control you. Explaining yourself repeatedly to such people is like pouring water into sand. It disappears instantly. Silence protects your energy. It draws a clear boundary. It says you know who you are, and you do not need permission to be it. The Stoic understands that over-explaining is often rooted in insecurity. The need to be liked. The need to be accepted. The need to be seen as good. But your character does not need constant defense. Your actions speak louder than explanations ever will. When you stop explaining, you allow truth to reveal itself naturally. Those who truly see you will understand. Those who don't were never listening in the first place. Silence unsettles people who thrive on reaction. Manipulators need noise. Drama feeds on emotional responses. When you stay silent, you starve chaos. You remove yourself from emotional games. You become unpredictable, and unpredictability, when paired with calm, is power. The Stoic uses silence not as a weapon, but as a shield. A shield that protects peace and clarity. Silence gives you time to observe, to notice patterns, to understand intentions. When you react too quickly, you act blindly. Stoicism values perception over impulse. When you are silent, you see people for who they truly are. Their impatience, their insecurity, their motives surface. Silence reveals more than words ever could. Many people mistake silence for weakness because they confuse loudness with strength. True strength is restraint. It is knowing you could speak, react, or confront, but choosing not to. That choice is discipline. That discipline is power. The Stoic does not waste energy on arguments that lead nowhere. He chooses peace over ego battles. When you stop chasing, begging, and explaining, something profound happens inside you. Your identity stabilizes. You are no longer shaped by external approval. You become internally anchored. This is where confidence is born. Not the loud, performative kind, but the quiet, unshakable kind. The kind that does not need validation. Stoicism teaches that loss is not always failure. Sometimes losing people is proof of growth. When you raise your standards, those who benefited from your lack of boundaries will resist. They will call you cold, distant, changed. Let them. Growth always looks like arrogance to those who preferred your weakness. Silence allows you to move forward without unnecessary conflict. Your silence teaches people how to treat you. When you stop tolerating disrespect, disrespect stops approaching. When you stop explaining your boundaries, they become non-negotiable. This is not cruelty. It is clarity. Stoicism is about living in alignment with reason and virtue, not pleasing everyone at the expense of your peace. The Stoic does not fear being misunderstood. He fears betraying himself. That is why silence becomes his ally. It helps him remain loyal to his values. It keeps him grounded. It keeps him free. Freedom is not found in being liked. It is found in being whole. If you are listening to this and feeling uncomfortable, that is a sign of growth. Comfort keeps you stagnant. Stoicism challenges you to confront your habits. To question why you chase, why you explain, why you beg. Awareness is the first step toward mastery. And mastery begins in silence. This channel exists for those who want more than surface-level motivation. It is for those who want discipline, clarity, and inner power. If this message resonates with you, subscribe to this channel. Join a community that values strength over noise, wisdom over impulse, and peace over chaos. Subscribe to receive more Stoic lessons that sharpen your mind and elevate your life. Silence is not withdrawal from the world. It is engagement on your own terms. It is choosing when and how to give your energy. It is understanding that your presence is valuable, and your absence is powerful. The Stoic knows when to speak and when to walk away. And more often than not, walking away in silence speaks the loudest. Stay disciplined. Stay calm. Stay grounded. Let your silence do the talking. And remember, the strongest person in the room is rarely the loudest. It is the one who needs to say the least. Never chase.